I'm Gilbert Orcal, the online editor of the Freeman, and this is your Friday afternoon habit. Welcome to the Freeman Conversations, where we get to talk about the latest stories, trends, and events. We're very happy to have with us today the face of tourism in Region 7. We have no less than the Regional Director of the Department of Tourism here in Central Visayas, Director Shahlimar Tamano. Sir, glad to see you again. Welcome to the program and to the Freeman. Kumusta? How are we doing?
Well, we just landed in the top 10 of Travel and Leisure, which was announced a few days back. No? So congratulations to all the Cebuanos.
To all the Cebuanos, to all of us. Yes, absolutely. I've seen your Facebook page, your feed, and you've been traveling around these past days. Where have you been going to, and what's the purpose of this?
Well, we insist on regular discussions. In fact, this afternoon, after our interview, I'm going to Panglao for 3 or 4 meetings tonight and tomorrow.
Just 3 or 4 meetings?
Yeah, so far.
Okay.
And last week I was at the canyoneering, 4-hour canyoneering, Banjan, and probably next week I'll try the Alegria entrance, and then other parts, Sikihor, Dumaguete. We have the largest land area in regards to the tourism industry. Naghanap spots ba. So it really takes time.
And daghan kong spots na wala pa na-discover.
We are
na-discover. Yeah.
So
you assumed as regional director last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
2018.
I arrived here January 4, 2018.
Okay.
So 1.5 years.
How has your travels been? How will you assess our tourism efforts here in Central Visayas?
Well, the industry here is really very strong. So the players here are really professionals. We already have associations among the CATG, HRAC, Tratos, tourist transport, and just last Monday I met the divers because we want to organize the divers of Central Visayas so that they have a better voice in the national, international,
Okay.
diving groups. Right now, our divers in Central Visayas are 40% of the diving industry in the country.
Wow,
And when
that's a
they
huge number.
Very big,
Yeah.
almost half. And when the DOT goes out of the country to attend these dive shows,
Yeah.
in Las Vegas, in Orlando, in Moscow, in Paris, 40 to 50% are from Central Visayas.
Wow.
That's how big the industry is. And we want to correct the existing setup wherein there is no regional association for divers. So there's so many issues, safety standards,
Correct, yeah.
in the boats,
Yes.
accreditation.
That's right.
SD.
Because if I'm not mistaken, the thrust of, no less than the President and DOT Secretary Romulo Puya is to really follow the law as far as implementation of tourism efforts are concerned.
Yeah, that's correct. I was listening to the interview a while ago at ANC. Mobility focus and secretary, environmental laws.
Yeah.
So we work together with the DNR and EMB and DILG. So we partner in the region.
Let's go back to the divers because this is the first time I've heard that actually 40%. Nakuha ko siya number. What are our areas of focus as far as the bringing them together is concerned? You mentioned safety.
Yeah. Well, basically, we have to be organized. So that issues and concerns from their group is more kind of formalized and more the real voice of the majority of them.
Okay.
And when we go to the national offices and all the offices concerned, then we have real representation. We have officers of the association, and then when we deal with our foreign partners and buyers abroad, then we have a voice. For instance, if we go to, let's say, Las Vegas, there are providers here that are not so big, so they cannot afford a booth.
Okay.
So an idea is we can come up with a Central Visayas booth
Okay.
Share na sila dito ang mga
Yeah.
EMI. Ang mga DAPCO, of course, they continue with their own booth, they can pay for that.
Mm.
These are subsidized by DOT.
Mm.
Pero simultaneously lang yun because if it's in Paris, di ba? If
Mm.
it's in Moscow, medyo
Mm.
ano na,
Yeah.
na. So, dihat ang sahod.
I think that's a very good move because there have been several incidents in the past. We've reported about those incidents where divers, unfortunately, negative incidents in the sea, and the question was who should be held accountable for those incidents. So this is a very good move.
Yeah, very good also because our thrust right now is our waters. So we partner with Commodore Gavan of PCG7
Okay.
and RD Pascua of Marina.
Okay.
So in furtherance of this kaning diving and kaning atong mga vessels, we are now licensing and accrediting our pump booths. We have, I don't know, some say 1,005, some say 2,000, all over the region.
Okay.
Lapu-Lapu alone ka ng kuan diha. Island hopping activity diha.
Okay.
Mga 800 na sila kabuo.
Okay.
And so, to be fair, Marina has been doing the kind of mobile licensing for 3 weeks already.
Okay.
And with them, our group also from DOT accreditation. So as of yesterday, I think we have accredited around 70
Okay.
pump boats. Niya, amo sang gikuan, paway pila ka adlaw, balik na pud ni to give them time to get documents, be it permits, licenses from Marina. So, after Lapu-Lapu, kasi Lapu-Lapu man ang atong pilot, we will go to Panglao, we will go to Manpual, we will go to Manhuyod, we will go to Dawin, Apo Island. So moving on in direction down.
So primarily focused on the inter-island. These are inter-island.
Yes,
vessels.
inter-island vessels.
Island hopping.
Yeah, this is really the biggest product
Okay.
of Cebu and Central Visayas because
Okay.
if we have 4 million foreign tourists, if we had 4 million tourists, let's say last year,
Yes. Yes.
I'm quite sure half of them have tried the island hopping.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Mualbo, you definitely go to
Yeah.
what's this? The Sardines. So you cannot get
Yes.
there by swimming alone.
Absolutely.
Or
Yes.
Pescador,
Yes.
Apo Island, Balicasan, Manhuyod, Pascua, Santa Fe.
Yeah.
So the transport really here in the region is really water. The
Okay.
waters are actually our highway. Our
Okay.
highways, yeah.
Yeah. And the accreditation, sir, what will this ensure?
Well, first, pleasant experience for the tourist. PR, uniform, trapal, guslot,
Okay.
boat should be clean,
Yeah.
how to deal with
Yeah.
tourists.
Okay.
And of course, additional goodness sa safety nila.
Absolutely, because you have to make sure that safety. Safety should be a primary concern, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Considering that we are in Central Visayas, I think that the sea or beach destinations.
Maritime region.
We are a maritime region. Okay. Aside from that, are we also accrediting? Because aside from the boats, from the pump boats, operators, tour guides,
Yes.
are we also accrediting them?
Yes, our tour guides in dry land.
Yes. Yes. But what about the
Yes.
sea?
Right now, it's the crew. Sila na ang kuwan dito. Although we're thinking about ways to, because the idea also of piloting Lapu-Lapu and later on moving to the other parts is to come up with a maritime brochure.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we're thinking of branding the whole region as a marine park.
Wow.
Lapu-Lapu, kanang marine reserve yan,
Yes.
is a marine park, di ba?
Yes.
Apo Island is a marine park.
Mm-hmm.
Tanning Strait is a marine park, di ba?
Yes.
Mga Pascua, Pescador,
Apo
Balicasan,
Island
they're
also.
all marine
Yeah.
parks.
Yes.
So that, we can brand the whole region as a huge marine
So
park.
this brochure that we are planning to produce, or are we in the process of producing the brochures?
We were starting with this because we cannot come up with this without
Regional, yeah.
kung dili pa sila lisensyado o
These are the steps.
Yeah,
Okay, okay,
okay. We will go there.
Yeah. So the brochures, this will be, of course, distributed to tourists.
Yes.
Well,
But eventually we'll make sure that it goes online.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to print
Easy,
so many
yeah.
because we cannot sustain it.
Yeah.
Expensive yan na siya.
Okay. So aside from that, sir, there were also talks about coming up with a regional master plan, tourism master plan.
Yeah.
If we can come up with this is going to be the first in the Philippines. a regional master plan, if ever?
Yeah. Right now we have the National Tourism Development Plan. We call it NTDP. So this will be the regional version. So mas detalye ni siya.
Okay.
So this was approved by the EDC 2 months ago and the Regional Development Council, full council, last month in Siquijor.
Okay.
It approved and recommended. So it will be DOT 7 and TIESA. And so right now NED 7 and DOT 7 are drafting the terms of reference, which will be bid out to experts.
Okay, what can we expect from the master plan, the regional master plan?
Like the National Tourism Development Plan, it will really start with transport.
Okay.
Air transport. Kami kasi ang sentro. So we're talking about Mactan International Airport, and Panglao International Airport, and other airports.
Yeah.
And then from there, the transport leaving the airport.
Yeah. And speaking of which, congratulations to our airport, Terminal 2 received 2 international recognitions. Yeah. So, certainly a boost for tourism in Central Visayas. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Well, it will start there, and then the safety of the land transportation and water transportation, how they reach the destinations, what products are existing now, what products do we need to enhance, to improve in the next 3-5 years, what roads need to be built. Leading to this. Remember, we have a TRIPSI program. I don't know if you're familiar. And TRIPSI program is if you have a waterfalls, you have a beach, you have a mountain, which you think is a potential, then you can go to the local government. Or you can go to a representative. And then the representative or the local government writes the OT7. We inspect. Now, if in that destination there is no road there, then you can ask for a road.
From the national government?
Yes. You will inspect it, you will submit it to Secretary Puyat. And Secretary Puyat and this DPWH will discuss about it, they will include it, and they will build the road. If indeed that road leads to a potential
tourist destination.
We've been doing that for several years already.
Okay, so how many spots have we discovered?
Daghan na. I don't know if you have the list here.
Yeah. Because the Cebu,
many areas. South of Cebu, Tabok na gani, from Uslog going to Usmanyipik.
Yeah.
I inspected it last year.
Okay, so definitely when you talk about Central Visayas or Cebu, Bohol, Negros, even Siquijor, what comes to mind are really the beaches, right? Diving, swimming, and so on and so forth. What else can we offer our tourists and even local visitors?
Yeah. In the, if you read the travel and leisure announcement, it states there, it enumerated the sites, the beaches, and then it mentioned events and it mentioned activities. I think they have tapos canyoneerings, mountain climbings, all these adventure and all these competitions, all these Ironman, all these dragon boats, all this stand up, all these bicycle competitions, this generates kuan man. So kanang dili kay malipay nato ang takulan. if you go visit Cebu, you have to be active.
Yes, absolutely.
I tried that.
There are many activities.
4 to 5 hours. Pagka after 2 days, tutanda ang pansa, bilbil.
Tell us about it. Okay, to those like myself, I haven't tried it because that time I wanted to try it, they closed it temporarily because they had to put safety measures in place. So they have reopened it, and you've tried it.
Yes.
Yeah. What can you expect if you go there?
Well, it took me 4
hours. 4 hours that long?
Yeah. If you're in a group, it will take you probably 5.
Okay. Okay.
So, they have trainings. They have in Bajan alone, I think they have 1,000 guides.
These are all accredited?
Not yet, but they are trained.
Trained.
They are trained. That's barangay and some NGOs.
The LGU.
So they have helmets. They have what do you call that? Vests.
Okay. I think that's one of the measures they really have put in place.
Yeah.
Because before when they started, inato or kaiba.
Yeah,
it was really an adventure. But now they have institutionalized safety measures.
Yes. And so foreigners really from Europe come here just to enjoy it. It's not Disneyland thing. It's the real canyoneering thing.
Okay.
Real canyoneering din siya. So, DOT, we will go there also probably next month to conduct safety trainings as well. And I had some discussions with the stakeholders there, no? To improve our, we wish lagi to gradually discontinue one single-use plastics na. So we have ideas that it will take a long time if we discuss it to siguro these racers, they have these kind of bottles na really single use, and maybe put some badyang or alegria there. It will be a marketing tool, and then every hour siguro or stops, you can go na lang
refill.
Yes. You can bring it home, they can use it in their offices. At home. So marketing pa siya.
Yes.
Nakatawag pa sa environment. Because every day at 5 o'clock, there's a group from upriver and downstream, upstream, and they gather all these bottles.
Absolutely. And it's very nice that a national agency like DOT is really spearheading such campaign. Because ang nahitabo mong so far, individual groups, private groups, but it's different when it's really the government that spearheads it.
Correct. Secretary Berna po yan, and I don't know if you're familiar, in Cebu Pacific.
Okay.
I was there during the launching of One Effect. Kanang itangtang na yung mga plastics sa parang. So we're bringing that to the local level, and I'm sure many companies, NGOs, and LGUs will partner with us for this.
Very good news. You mentioned about safety earlier. In one of our conversations before, you mentioned that tourism stakeholders in Cebu have actually undergone safety and security training.
Well,
can you please tell us about it? Because there are concerns, especially because several countries, even in Europe and even America, have issued travel advisories because of the killings that have been happening, but to assure our tourists, Region 7 is very safe.
Well, UK government issued an advisory, remember last year?
Yes.
We went to the south, or the government officials here. And then after 1 or 2 travel advisories from the UK government, in our statistics, the UK visitors went up. So probably the UK citizens were not listening to their government, so they're all here. And then after that, the UK embassy and the DOT partnered to conduct anti-terrorism trainings here in the region. So we had one in Bohol, participated by 120 stakeholders, another in Bai, 120 more or less, and another again in Set, 120. Ito na sila pwede dumundungan. So we had almost 400 stakeholders trained in safety anti-terrorism by no less than
the British
from Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard.
3 of them.
And I heard there's going to be one to be conducted in Dumaguete City.
Yeah, I think so. Panayan na siya. But there's another idea is to train the trainers. So the British will train our experts here, and then the experts can do, go to the ground na.
Right, and for sustainability also.
Correct. Para rin siya. Siguro twice a year. And then absolutely na din pwede yung
That's right. Because safety is a major concern for tourists. When we talk about stakeholders, who are these, sir? Exactly.
Well, these are guys from the hotel, security guys from the hotel, because nasa tawag sa intelligence or sa security, force multipliers. We are not policemen.
Right.
But if we are concerned and we are trained,
we can do something.
Then we can do something. We know where to call, to report, what kind of movements we think are suspicious.
How we react to situations.
Panic, things like this.
What's the response of the stakeholders after the training?
They're asking for more. 400
which is a very positive response.
Yes. So we'll do more of that. And
very good.
Our top couple, so we want to continue also our trainings for the PNP, DOT and PNP Asian Convergence.
Aside from our tourist destinations, of course, you've also mentioned before that our schools, English is a second language schools here in Cebu, ESL schools, are also an attractive force for tourists. Can you please talk about this? And recently we just had an ESL convention.
Yeah, we're having our first national ESL convention next week.
Next week pa.
Yeah.
Okay, next week pa, right?
At J Park.
Okay, okay.
So it's I think Secretary will be here to what's this?
To grace.
To grace the occasion, and all over the country they'll be coming, and they will observe how Cebu did this ESL.
Okay.
And we have some foreign speakers as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this ESL, in my opinion, is just the latest product of the Cebuanos.
Okay.
Because Cebu has been the center of the academe.
Okay.
It's the center of Mindanao and the whole of Visayas.
Okay.
I mean, intelligent, bright students from good families, and they all end up studying in Cebu. I was once enrolled in Cebu, San Carlos, Calaban,
Okay.
1983.
Okay.
Me and my cousins were here.
Okay.
Two of them are now doctors.
Okay.
Southwestern,
Okay.
some are medtech, some are nurse. Some of them are already in New York working.
Okay.
So we already have foreign students here even before decades pa.
Okay.
Iranians, Middle Pakistan, di ba?
Yeah.
All of these, they're
Yeah.
all here. San Carlos has been topping the bar for the past 10 years.
Yes.
We produce
Mm.
good nurses, teachers. So it evolved, and then suddenly with the mixture of our tourists from Korea and Japan who wanted to live here na,
Yeah.
and Taiwan, and then they decided to open up schools during the year 2000, 2001.
Yes.
You see? And so naano siya. And then DOT I think came in 5 years after.
Mm.
So with the mixture of the local talent and local industry and kind of superiority, academic superiority,
Yes.
no? Sagro sa kanyang DOT. DOT has offices, remember, abroad, Tokyo,
Yes.
Osaka, Seoul,
Mm.
Taipei, di ba? So, na-develop din siya o tarong.
Yeah.
And so we have this. Now, the room for expansion is very big. Why? Because to expand, you're not talking about the students, you are talking about the teachers. How many teachers can you provide?
Yeah.
Now, we have a large pool of teachers.
Absolutely,
Precisely
yes.
because we have, 20 plus universities,
Yeah.
top-notch universities and colleges who can provide, who can supply
Yeah.
what they need. So I've inspected some of the schools, they're really huge dormitories, some have swimming pools,
Yeah.
some have
These are
diving
already, to clarify, these are already schools separate from the main universities, right? These are
Yes,
schools
it's
exclusively to
English,
Yes.
swimming, these are school, they have diving kind of pools, and then some have pump pools,
Yes. Yes.
and then these students fill up our activities in the province.
Yeah.
They're the one going to Magwal, they're the one going to
Yeah.
During
their spare time.
these
Yeah.
are young kids. Now,
Yes.
it is interesting and important because it is in Cebu where our northern neighbors, are in one city, in one province, and here they are just friends.
Yeah.
We know about this, diba?
Yes.
They're not really going to develop, but here they eat together.
Yes.
They go out together. They go to the barber shop together. Koreans, Japanese,
Yes.
and Taiwanese, and Chinese, because
Yeah.
they are not allowed to stick with each other because they will not talk in English. If
Yeah.
you're both Korean and we just go together, if you're a Korean or Japanese, you will learn to talk. Now, Cebu is not only now a tourism hub, but also an alma mater.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Di ba? So
Because of
the
these schools,
relation between Cebu and Seoul, Cebu and Osaka is already in a different level because of these schools.
Much more personal to the students.
Oh, you know how you love your
Absolutely.
university or college, di ba?
One big fight. And I can only guess, sir, that the reason why many of them, our foreign friends, choose to come over to study here, because they can always go to Manila, right?
Correct.
It's the capital, but Cebu is a mixture of a lot of things. And they can come here in, from Seoul, from Japan, 3 hours?
Yes. So that makes Cebu unique because, for instance, they get a 1 month program. Because if you can study here for 1 week or 3 months.
Yeah.
So if you get a 1 or 2 months program, okay, you're from Seoul, you're from Osaka. The dog is sick.
Okay.
And you can fly there Friday.
Yeah.
And you come back Sunday or Monday. No big deal.
It's easier for them.
Yeah. Oh, and then if you're if you have kids already, then
Okay.
kids can visit you during the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you go back to, so it's really the accessibility. Because
That's
we
right.
have direct flights to 20 plus cities all over Asia.
Mm.
The farthest is Dubai.
Mm.
So now we are moving the ESL program, which is basically in our main office in Makati, is moving to Russia,
Mm.
Ukraine. 2 weeks ago, 5 professors and teachers, directors from Thailand made a farm tour.
Mm.
So they visited, inspected all the schools, facilities, and also bringing in also 5 students.
Very good.
Very soon.
Yeah. So far, sir, how many more or less ESL schools do we have now?
We, according to TESDA, we have at least 100.
Okay.
And DOT accredited less than 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We'll be
we do-
accrediting the other schools as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're looking to accredit them.
What's the purpose of the convention? Why are we having it here in Cebu, the national convention?
Because
Why not?
because Cebu and the ESL are one and the same.
Okay.
Cebu
Okay.
and ESL are one and the same. It started here, and we continue to lead the ESL in the country.
Mm-hmm. What can you expect from the national convention?
Well, I think what the secretary wants is to show the rest of the country how to have a successful ESL program as well,
Okay.
following the Cebu model.
I see.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Diba? That's what's going on.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
there's no other one. The next, I think, from is Baguio, but layo naman ang
Okay.
well, it's an international airport dito, so
Absolutely.
not easy.
Yeah. Because in Manila, Magod, even if you can fly to Manila, the traffic there is just horrendous.
Yes, and then what do they do on weekends?
Yes.
Problema.
Yes.
What to do on weekends? And like I said, in other cities, in other regions outside of Metro Manila, the supply side of your teachers.
Okay.
Because it doesn't mean you have 1,000 teachers, you're gonna have 1,000 ESL teachers. No. 1,000 ang imong pool.
Yes.
Ikaw pa lang sa laon.
Absolutely.
Diba? You
Yeah.
get 200.
Yeah.
If you increase the number of schools and the number of students,
Yeah.
where do you get? Because if you don't have this large pool, then questionable ang quality
Mm.
sa imong teachers.
Mm.
Diba?
So ESL teachers from across the country will be coming here next week for the national
Yeah,
convention.
siguro potential investors, and then we'll also bring the suppliers of activities.
Okay. Okay.
The guys from hotels also.
Yeah.
Our products.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What can we expect from DOT in the next year?
Oh,
We have the master plan which is on the works.
yes.
Yeah, accreditation of course, our boats and our tourist guides.
Well, we wish that.
Well,
allowing
that is DOT 7.
Yeah, we're working and we're collaborating, and we wish that our airport in Bangla will be operated private, the private.
Oh, yes,
company
yes,
soon.
yes, yes,
Whoever
yes.
whoever gets it,
Mm-hmm.
because it's an international airport.
Yes,
Right now.
that
it
would
doesn't-
definitely be a added boost to our tourism
Yes.
efforts. Yeah.
Because remember, tourists who land in Mactan go to Panglao and Bohol.
Yeah, yeah.
And if Panglao will operate as an international airport operated by these big companies, then they will also cross to Cebu, they will cross to Negros and Siquijor.
Yeah, because for the longest time, it seems like Cebu and Bohol are inseparable as far as tourism is concerned. If you go to Cebu, you must be able to go to Bohol. And if you are in Bohol, you must go to Cebu.
Yes. So and then we are preparing for our 500-year anniversary.
Oh, yes.
And so we continue to promote Arnis as a Cebuano product.
Yes.
We've been in all our international and national conventions. We make sure that Arnis is presented, and we wish and we will work that our Arnis Sayaw performers demo team will be able to join our campaign abroad. Kita nato atong Cebuano culture ba?
What can DOT or the government do to support our Arnis athletes? Do we call them athletes already?
The Arnis is being handled by the Philippine Sports Commission and
Okay.
PCAF.
Okay.
Philippine Eskrima Kali Arnis Federation.
Okay.
So kami sa DOT, we focus right now on what is we think is kulang dito, which is the artistic side,
I see.
the culture side.
Okay.
So demos.
Okay.
Dili the tournament. Also, of course,
Okay.
we support the tournament.
Yeah,
Remember,
promotions and all.
we are bringing the international Arnis Scream competition in Cebu next year. It's already final.
Okay, when is this happening?
I forgot the month, but last year it was in Hawaii.
Okay.
I was supposed to go, pero I just...
That's very good news.
Yeah,
Mm.
next year. So we have to be ready. Because, Lapu-Lapu did not beat Magellan through magic or sorcery. It was through hard training. His
Absolutely.
warriors were ready.
Yeah.
And this Arnis is the training of our forefathers even before.
Yeah.
In other countries, they call it Muay Thai.
Mm-mm.
In Japan, they call it Jiu-Jitsu.
Mm-mm.
Diba, Capoeira. In Brazil, we call
Yeah.
it Arnis Scream or kung ano in the country.
Okay.
Kali.
I'm glad you mentioned this because there's also been a lot of talks about sports tourism.
Yeah.
What's the viability of promoting, pushing for sports tourism in Cebu?
Well, 2 months ago, we gathered together all the providers of events
Mm.
that are not so mainstream. Have you heard of longboarding?
Yes, yes.
Sargao, and then
It has started to become popular.
correct. Skateboarding.
Yeah.
So of course, dragon boat. Of course, this outdoor bicycles,
Mm.
and then stand-up paddle.
Yeah.
And Maharlika 06
Yeah.
boats. We want more of those
Mm.
small koan. So we gathered them 2 months ago. We appointed officers. In the meantime, we're waiting also because we requested for additional money
Okay.
to support this
Yes.
activities. But little by little, we support.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, in Cebu, it's really about the action.
Yeah.
Active tourism.
Yeah.
So we're trying to call it adventure slash sports. Okay, kung sports mo ba, kasi mo misunderstand.
Okay.
So adventure slash, like canyoneering.
Yes.
It's sporty. It's an adventure.
Yeah, because those who would want to experience canyoneering are not necessarily just a sports person.
Correct. Yeah.
And speaking of being active, I'm sure you're very familiar with that, having a black belt no less in judo.
Yeah. Funny kayo ay kaya sa Facebook mo, magawas mo ng imong kuan diha. Kana memories. Yeah, magawas mo niya. You know, my first Philippine national games. When you add the word games, that is from the top. This one, what is that? That's from Olympic Games, Asian Games, official na siya.
Yes.
Down to Philippine National Games. So the PNG, as we call it, is the represents the international games, no? So my first competition was in Dumaguete, 2014. No? Of course,
this is
wala ko
judo.
Judo.
Okay.
Ako kami doon to. But after that, I bagged the medal the year after in Makati na.
Okay. Okay, but well, you're back in Central Visayas. And we're very glad because the Freeman is actually partnering with the Department of Tourism in Region 7 to promote our local government units further. We are embarking on a project called the Freeman Travels, and we will be featuring each local government unit in Cebu. And starting with this a monthly issue, so we'll be coming up with a feature of each LGU every month, every last Friday of the month, and we'll be piloting this special project, the special feature on our DOT7 regional director. This will come out next week. So you're excited for that feature. Okay. Yeah. What can we expect, sir? How do you want this to go? Because I'm sure you've gone around and you've seen a lot of potential that Cebu is yet to offer. Because I remember one of our discussions before, Cebu is, for you, based on what you've seen, operating in just 10% of its potential.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Yes, that's your opinion. Yeah.
I believe in that.
Why do you believe that?
Well, I start with geography. I start with land area. Okay. Cebu's land area is almost 5,000 square kilometers. Bali's land area is 5,700 square kilometers. Lombok, the same. Bohol, almost the same. So the number of tourists now in Bali, 8 million, 10 times or 5 times our number.
Okay.
So I think that's where we're going.
Okay.
Because you start with the Lapu-Lapu alone is 70 square kilometers. Panglao is 70 to 80 square kilometers. Just to show you put you to context.
Yeah.
Boracay is just how big or how small?
I think I go for how small.
How small?
Yeah, how small is I don't know.
10
I'm afraid to guess.
10 square
10 square kilometers. Okay.
It's composed of 3 barangays.
Yeah.
You see. So how much can Panglao expand?
Yeah.
Panglao is 2 towns, huh? That's
Yeah.
Panglao and Dawis.
Yes.
Mactan is Lapu-Lapu City.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Cordoba.
Mm-hmm.
Boracay is 3 barangays.
So in a geographical context, we have not exhausted our potential.
Cebu
Yeah.
Island,
Yeah.
5,000 square kilometers.
Absolutely.
We have a mountain range from Santander to Bugu.
Yeah.
You know, if you follow the Bali hashtag Instagram on Instagram, no, you will see that they're going to the mountains. You see these infinity pools. Ang background na rest
Yeah.
or bukid. But we have to protect our
Of course,
mountain
yeah.
range. We have to protect
That's why our laws are in place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's where our water from the waterfalls comes from.
Yeah.
The water that goes to, Kawasan and Sambuan, the falls in Higatilan, it all comes from these forests, which we must protect.
Okay.
So, that's why I said we're only operating on 10% of
Yeah.
Cebu's potential. And yeah. By the way, I forgot pala, we're working together in our promotions. We work together with GMR as well.
Oh yes.
That's why we're excited if there's a new player in Panglao because you go to India, you go to Beijing, to Shanghai, because our interests are almost the same.
Yeah.
So they're kind of our marketing partner.
Yeah. To exhaust our potential further, how do you think ordinary residents, not ordinary, but residents in general, can help promote tourism?
Oh,
What can we do as a people?
yes. Well,
Because definitely the OT and the government cannot do it alone.
yeah,
It has to be a collective effort.
yeah.
LGU, the government agencies, and the public in general.
Well, as far as the Cebuanos are concerned, the most hardworking people in the Philippines are the Cebuanos.
Okay.
Show them a little drop of one, they'll suddenly make an activity and suddenly it's a tourist spot.
Okay.
Look at Lapu-Lapu,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, di ba? And all the activities in the island. And I think the Cebuanos also believe that Cebu is a good place. I think in their hearts we Cebuanos believe that we are good. Now, I tried once, but it has to be on scale. Hashtag, the power
Yes.
of hashtag.
Social media.
Social media, because when there are visitors from Korea come, visitors from Japan visit us, when they post on Instagram, they don't use our hashtag. You see, they use their hashtag.
Okay.
So we must realize what hashtag they use, because in their hashtag, if I'm a Japanese, I want to visit Cebu, then it's possible the younger ones will follow the hashtag Cebu.
Okay.
Or hashtag Cebu Islands in Japan. My suggestion is if us Cebuanos, we join those hashtags so that we can contribute, we can also influence the narrative. If I am studying about Bali, then I don't really read the book about Bali now, di ba?
Okay.
I follow Bali. So I follow hashtag Bali. I don't follow Bali tourism, Bali Indonesia. I follow hashtag Bali.
Yeah,
If I follow hashtag Bali, you will find that there are 50 million 50 million followers of hashtag Bali.
Okay. Okay.
50 million. So kana na akong tanaw na see the photos, then I know where to.
You can monitor.
You can monitor. I can. Yeah, that's 54 million.
Yeah.
Bali.
Yeah.
No?
So to put it in context, if there are 54 million who are using the hashtag Bali, that means they must have experienced something positive there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because all of visitors post all the time. Probably every 2 hours, at least every day.
Yeah.
Diba? The question is, what hashtag do they use in Korea?
Okay.
They speak Hangul.
Okay.
See, naturally they use
their own language.
So this is what they use. Look at my Instagram post. This is what they use, this hashtag. You see that? That means Cebu.
Okay.
1.1
Okay, 1.1.
million.
Oh, okay.
But these are posts of our Korean visitors,
Yeah.
not of our fellow Cebuanos.
Okay.
Punta, makakapiltaan eh, so that we can also show them spots that they don't usually go to.
So
You get what I mean?
in other words, we use their language even
Precisely.
with the use of hashtags.
Why do we insist on using our English language?
Ah.
Our visitors who don't speak.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it,
okay.
got it. So that's actually the reason, because I've also observed your posts. There are actually accompanying hashtags, not of
Japanese.
our own language.
Oh.
So that there's Japanese there, there's also Korean.
Oh.
So that's actually the point.
Oh.
You can engage with them more
Yes.
if you use their language.
Yeah, I talk to them straight.
Okay.
I don't
Got
use,
it,
I don't, we do, okay.
That's very good advice to all of you on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another hashtag is that is Nihongo, no? It's Japanese.
Yeah.
That means Cebu Island.
Okay.
Because it's more popular there because of the campaign 30 years ago na Cebu is an island again.
Okay. Yeah.
So down, that's Cebu lang with Japan. So if you click Cebu Island in Japanese, you have almost 500,000 posts.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
again, we have not contributed. Ako lang sa karoon na nag-contribute.
Yes.
Oo. Okay na. And then, nakapaya usa na Sibura,
Mhm.
Japanese, naka na 230,000.
Yeah.
So these are familiar
Yes.
graphs.
Spots. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, IT park.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. So, well, in Cebu City alone, we have approximately about 2 million residents here. In Cebu Province, around 3 million. So,
5 million na tanan.
mga 5 million, yeah. So, if
Imagine if just
practically all of us are on
10%.
social media, so if 10%
10%
will
use-
use that,
Oh.
yeah. If you go to a destination that has not been discovered before and you use those hashtags in their language, you
Yes.
can actually show your photos to them.
Diba? Hey, for
Yes.
instance, I take a selfie now for the two
Yeah.
of us, and then I want our friends in Tokyo to see us.
Mm.
I'll just put hashtag Cebu, and
Yeah.
then they'll see us in the same second.
Right. Absolutely. That's very
Mas
wise.
fast tayo.
How did you discover this?
I was getting intelligence about Bali,
Mm.
and then I ended up, with that hashtag. Then we did some research. We called our Japanese
Yeah.
tour and Korean tour
Mm.
operators here, because if you interpret Cebu in Korean,
Mm.
you might not find the right hashtag, which is the 1 million
Absolutely.
strong hashtag already.
Yes.
You'll find your own interpretation. That's what I'm saying. It's part of the issue na
Yeah.
I'm running at. Let's not insist in what we have. Let's naman muna.
Yes.
Alam ka. Di ba?
Yeah.
Para padayon lang.
Join the conversation. It's already there.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Because that's a narrative ongoing every second,
Mhm.
every minute. Our Korean tourists or visitors are posting as we speak.
Yeah.
Every time we
Yeah.
speak, there are probably 10 Koreans posting there.
Yeah, and it's a little bit ironic that us who are living here cannot dictate the narrative
Yeah.
of our own. It should be us, right? Well, we are of course very glad that our friends are doing that.
Yeah, because if we go to Japan, our posters are in Japanese. So in the same way, we don't have to go to Japan. Remember, this is for free. This is crowdsourcing.
Yes,
We
yes.
don't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
And that is free marketing, free promotions. So, for instance, I'm selling a car made in Cebu.
Yeah.
Then I want, I'm going to buy. Then I just put the hashtag Cebu Island.
Yes. Yes.
So this, of course, among other marketing
Yes,
efforts.
yes, of course. That's just one. But that's a very good advice. So all of you on social media, if you are fond of posting your photos, even your OOTD and the food that you eat, because many of us want to.
Correct. No, they come here for the food.
Yes.
Culture, religion, all these are fiestas.
Yes.
And please don't forget, it's more fun.
Yes.
Also.
Yes. That's the national campaign, the tourism campaign. Speaking of engagement, sir, with other nationalities to further our efforts, I believe you also have plans of encouraging. We have new officials, new elected officials, to actually do some international visits to promote their own LGUs.
Yes, we met with our governor twice already, and we're asking for a third meeting so that we can present our projects and we can hear also their projects, plans and ideas so that we can work together. I already met with Mayor of Lapu-Lapu twice.
Okay.
During the Ironman press conference yesterday. So we already got the name of his tourism officer. We are drafting a letter and we will visit him soon. want to partner with him for the accreditation of our hotels in Lapu-Lapu. Lapu-Lapu is really the star, no, and foreign tourists.
Well, yeah.
Not even Lapu-Lapu.
Understandably, absolutely. The beaches are there, our international airport is there, infrastructure is there.
Hotels,
Yes, yes.
big resorts.
Okay. Sir, of course, your message to the Cebuanos and everyone in Central Visayas, please.
Oh, well, oo. So anyway, well, congratulations na itong tanan, no? Sa itong top 7, what's this, ranking. Although aside from that, like I've shown you, itong Instagram post, we don't rely on kanang groups who rank us, no? We believe people vote with their feet.
Yeah.
No, if they come here, statistics increase, then that is really a form of flattery. They're telling you that we love you. They don't have to, rank each other because we rely on that too much.
I agree.
It's really
Yes,
healthy
yes.
also.
Yes, yes.
So anyway, padayon lang atong mayong trabaho, protect the environment.
I agree that there is really no ultimate measure of success in tourism or anywhere else than the satisfaction a visitor can get from the place. Sirs, thank you very much for joining us today. And to all of you watching, please don't forget the project of the Freeman and the DOT7 will be coming out soon. We will be coming out with a pilot issue of the Freeman Travels featuring our Regional Director of the Department of Tourism, Director Tamano, next Friday. That's going to be next Friday, so watch out for the pilot issue. And of course, we will be visiting. Hopefully you can join us in one of the visits. All the LGUs in Cebu as we highlight their tourism destination. Thank you. We'd like to thank the Department of Tourism, of course, for partnering with us in this project. If they want to get updates from DOT7, you have an official Facebook page, Department of Tourism 7, Region 7.
Visit
Department of Tourism Central Visayas, so you can get the latest updates from DOT7 from the Facebook page, Twitter account. DOT Central Visayas also.
She's still planning it.
Yeah, Mr. Riza is here with us today, sir. Salamat, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to see you again. Good luck on your visit to Bohol and the rest of Central Visayas. Our guest in today's edition of the Freeman Conversations, Regional Director Shahlimar Tamano of the Department of Tourism. We hope to see you next Friday as we continue to talk about the latest stories, trends, and events here in the Freeman Conversations. And Joe Bertocco, the online editor of the Freeman. Have a pleasant weekend to all of you.